Hi guys, we're here at UDO Worlds 2025 with Harry and Lewis.
Hello everyone.
And we're just going to be going through some questions with them. So, you guys have just come off being on Britain's Got Talent. Do you want to tell us about your experience there?
Do you want me to go, mate?
We can share it.
We can share it. I've said this to everyone that's asked, to be honest. It was a sick experience. I think both of us have left it with no regret of going on it, which I know sounds stupid, but I know a few people in the past have definitely regretted going on when afterwards. But yeah, no, the production team were amazing to work with.
Yeah.
They were really amazing because, again, I've heard horror stories about the production team not being great. I thought they were really good to work with. They came up with some really nice ideas, but allowed us to still have our freedom within them as well. Which, again, I'm just going off all things I've heard over the years of Britain's Got Talent that have gone wrong for people. And we didn't have, apart from Amanda Holden's comment, which we won't talk about, we didn't have that much go wrong for us, really. I think experience-wise, it was all positive. We got a nice little bit of a clobber out of it with the costume. And memories, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think even though the process is done, it still feels like we're living the whole BGT thing. Even though the show's done, we're still getting opportunities. Everybody at the comp's been so nice about it. So yeah, we're still enjoying and living the whole process now, which is sick, which is what we hope for.
Yeah, you've got a lot of fans here, so I've seen throughout the weekend. Perfect. So how did you feel taking the raw essence of popping? Because a lot of people put together these choreography sets for Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, it was a tough one because you've got to find a balance, what's going to be true to what we do, but also going to be understood by people that have no idea what popping is. And I'd like to think we did a pretty good job of it. I think we'd had regrets if we'd have gone in and not stay true to ourselves. I think that we could have gone in and changed the approach a little bit, but we wanted to come out of the whole process feeling like we were just ourselves.
True to
and
yourselves,
any bookings and any jobs or opportunities we got from it afterwards, we know that they'd be based off them seeing us doing what we do. So it was good. And again, the production team were really understanding and supportive of the idea of us staying true to what we do. Again, thank you to the production team at BGT. We love you.
Yeah, and I think as well it's one of them styles, popping, that I feel like some styles are hard to make accessible for general public. I think popping's one of them things that you don't, unless you are a popper or a dancer, you don't see someone moving like a robot every day or waving or whatever. It's such an unnatural way of moving that to the naked eye straight away it's whoa, do you know what I mean? So even Lee was saying yesterday, our good friend Ricochet, shout out mate, he's one of our toughest critics always, and he said exactly that. He was my main thing that I loved about it was that I feel like you represented what we do as well as you possibly can on those shows, because of course you gotta play the game to an extent, haven't you?
Exactly.
And music wise, getting music cleared is a nightmare. Anyone going on a telly program in future have 150 tracks ready, whether you like them or not. Just have loads of tracks ready, because it's a constant back and forth. That's the bit that people don't see, is there is so much back and forth going on. But again, it's it's really busy for 6 months, and then all of a sudden it's over, and it's wouldn't mind going back and being busy again with all that now. So enjoy it whilst you can.
And I feel as well, people, the general public especially, maybe have this perception of popping as the robot or just things they've seen. So although it doesn't feel as accessible, I feel you've brought that to it as well. You've brought what actual popping is to the public, so now they've seen it and they know about it on a global scale.
I think one of the best things about coming off it was seeing how many people, and get messages from people saying that they want to start popping, and even here this weekend I've seen duos doing little bits from our audition, which is just makes my heart melt. But yeah, no, all of that stuff's great as well. Like, had some sort of impact and made popping something that people want to do. Because especially at these kind of comps, you don't see popping as much, so it's nice to put it in the limelight, I guess.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, on the subject of fans,
I have no idea what he's about to do.
I gotta show everyone this.
Oh, the little picture.
I get a little tap on my shoulder earlier.
Oh wow. Do you want me to? You need me to hold the mic for you, or you're okay?
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah.
I get a little tap on my shoulder earlier. I look down and there's a little girl from Scotland, from Mad Studios, I'm pretty sure. And she had
Let's see.
drawings of me and Lewis that she drawn, which are amazing.
Oh my god.
And yeah, so far I've been to a lot. I think this is my 14th Worlds. This is one of my favourite moments of 14 years of Worlds. Is this? Oh my god, how cute is that?
That is the
And it's really
cutest
good
thing
as
I've
well.
seen.
So I'm really sorry I don't know your name, but we proper appreciate this. Thank you very much.
Shout out to you.
So yeah,
I guess we're gonna get this tattooed on our back.
yeah, what?
just
On my forehead like that.
yeah. Legend for that.
Perfect. So for you guys that are like in the battle scene and heavily impact the battle scene as well for the UK, how do you feel like doing BGT has like reflected in what you guys do now, or how has it affected you in the battle scene as well? It's two different worlds.
I mean, again, it's two different worlds, but again, shout out to them from the battle scene, because we also felt a lot of love from them.
Yeah.
And like
Which we weren't sure about at first, where you never know how it's going to go down.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, the day after the semi-final, the Sunday, we went straight to a battle, the Boy Blue battle. And yeah, everybody was so nice about it, and it was nice to just get straight back to what we're used to do. And
I wouldn't say there's any change, like that's the thing with the battle scene. And I by no means think we're anywhere near famous or whatever, but obviously we were slightly in the public eye for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
But the battle scene will always remain as just very calm and real. I think dancers are just like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even when you're on jobs with like a big star, they'll walk in the room and everyone just continues the conversation. It's I think we just respect each other's art, and
someone just got through.
whoever that is, congratulations. But wow.
Oh my gosh. Can you still hear us? That is so loud, by the way.
That is a lot.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore, but well done to you.
To be fair, one thing we said about like before going on was that we feel like for years not a lot of people from the battle scene had tried it with TV. There was like a 10-year period where no one really went on and represented styles. So hopefully we've maybe kick-started something, and we'll see some more people go for it, because
encourage people to do it.
There's so much talent now. Like the young generation is by far the strongest it's ever been in the country. And it'd be sick to see some kids go and do it, because I think that those kind of shows, if you're a talented kid, that type of show is going to love you. Do you know what I mean? And the audience are going to love you. The storyline's going to work without you having to try and make one up or go up down the sad route or whatever. You're just a kid that's talented, which we've got hundreds, thousands of them here now. It'd go off, guys. So please
do what they did.
Get yourself all signed up.
And then we'll take like a 20% cut if it goes well.
Perfect. So going off that as well, going more into the battle scene and what you guys do and popping and here. You guys, as far as I'm aware, are both representing popping here. I know you are doing other styles now, which if you know Harry when he was a child, like famous UDO popper here, now doing multiple styles. How do you guys feel like you impact UDO with what you guys know about popping, your experience with popping, and just like teaching in general for the judging and stuff?
Well, again, we're very lucky through UDO to get a lot of teaching work. So we're constantly traveling up and down the country teaching these kids, and it's nice to to do a workshop and come back to a comp like this, like a few months later, and see the stuff that you've taught actually implemented, make a difference to sets and solos. So that's one nice part of it. And I guess Harry especially, he's been doing UDO since he was a kid. And he's like living proof that you can kind of do this as a competitor and come up and be one of the most loved judges as well. So yeah, I'd like to say we've
no, I think as well, like if I remember, like, think back to when I was coming to UDO, my favourite thing of coming to Worlds was the judge showcase every year. And that might not be for everyone, fair play, but me and my mum, I can remember always, me and my mum were ready for Brook, Marvel, Sean, Breaks, whoever it was, Ricochet, whoever the popping judges were, everyone else of course, but whoever the popping judges were at the time, I was just in awe of, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I was just in awe of them, and that was my highlight of it, and I think there's one thing watching someone on a video, but seeing them up in person, and especially with popping being so technical and intricate, I think when you can see it in person and see the level of it, of where you can get to or whatever, that's the thing that inspires you. I think that's my advice to any beginner dancer, to be honest, is get yourself surrounded. Doesn't mean you have to see them every day or every week, but go to the bigger events and just watch or whatever. Go and take class with this person or this person, just so you can see in person how they actually move. And because video's never going to do it justice.
It's so different.
It's never going to do it justice. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So I know that you guys.
It's about to go off this, by the way. Not so loud.
Ooh, someone's favourite team didn't go through. So for both of you, you've been at UDO for a different amount of time. Harry, we know you've been here for literally years. You've been here since I started.
This is my 14th Worlds. Wow. If you include like competing and judging, this is 14.
Yeah, and Lewis, we've seen you at different UDOs throughout the years now. You've been here a while.
I came into UDO a bit of a funny way. I was my first ever comp that I went to was UDO Worlds when I judged it. I was always part of the battle scene. Hi, can you hear me? Sorry, I'm not really good with stuff. I spent my whole childhood in the battle scene. I was aware of Harry and onto Harry, but I knew him as a. Am I that?
Yeah, you just need to speak into it like it's a norm. Yeah.
God, do you think I'll be good at this by now? I'm like that.
It's like this.
I came in being in the battle scene, so it was all new to me. But to be honest, as a kid, never being part of a school or a team or anything, I always had a slight bit of FOMO with this kind of stuff. So I feel like I'm getting to live the experience now, and it's amazing. I can see why the kids look forward to this so much, because it's such a fun event here for a week. So big up UDO. We love UDO. Doing amazing things.
So within the times that you've both been here, I'm going to ask you what your most memorable moment is from
memorable moment from UDO.
You can have a think. You've got a lot of years.
He's got a few archives to go through. I don't know. There's not as many moments. The whole thing is just.
I could give you a few. I can't lie.
Have you got one?
I've got. Yeah. I'm going to have to give you at least 3, I think, because giving you one's going to be hard. I'll do them quick, though. Number 1 is my first Worlds, when I won my first Worlds popping title.
Yes.
Because I genuinely remember, I'd never seen it before. It was my first time. I hadn't been dancing that long, and I just literally came to just take part. I wasn't that competitive with it. Still played a lot of footy, and that was my main thing. And then I remember winning here. In the Empress Ballroom there. It's mad. I remember taking the win, and that from that day I was right, footy. I remember going to my footy manager and telling him, and his face was like, what? But yeah, from then on I was just I'm a dancer now. That was a big moment. First judge showcase, going from competing.
I think I was here for that.
First judge showcase at Worlds, again on the Empress, was just a moment. And again, last one is actually here, is judging alongside Buddha Stretch this time. because
Yes.
he was one of the main judges when I was
When you were
still
younger,
a kid.
yeah.
And this is where I met him and made the connection with him. And I remember him saying some really nice stuff to me and my mum, giving me advice and stuff. And I wasn't sure. I haven't seen him for about 10 years, so I didn't think he'd remember me. And as soon as on Wednesday when I came in, I said, "Do you remember?" And he was like, "Of course I do." Like, it's just them little moments,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
really
like,
special.
yeah. So they're my three. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said before, I've not been here as long, so I've not got as many to choose from. But for me, rather than like specific moments, I've just really enjoyed being able to make loads of connections with different people. All the kids, all the dance school owners. I love the battle scene, but it's smaller, and you get to know everyone quick. Here, there's thousands of different people, all different ages, all from different countries. So
Yeah.
like, being able to come and feel like one big community and feel like you're making a difference, and kids being excited to see you, like it just makes me smile. Another big win, I think.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. I felt that.
They've got to be Scottish. Only Scottish make that much noise.
Correct. So yeah, just I think getting to, I'm still shouting over these people by the way. Getting to like meet and build relationships with all the people that come to UDO, I think it's a highlight for me. So
Yeah. Perfect. So for the 20th anniversary, what is the best advice that you can give anyone that's competing for the rest of the weekend, whether it's in solos, teams, duos?
for me, I know it's cliche, but genuinely, I think with dance, so much of it is mindset, and it's like if you can get yourself in a happy place and in like a relaxed mindset, which you do by just enjoying the week, I think it will show in your dance.
Yeah.
We're here to have a good time. You've looked forward to it for months. So it's like now we're here, rather than stressing and worrying about results or what's to come, I think just enjoy it in the
Enjoy it,
moment and
yeah.
it will reflect in your dance.
Yes.
When we're watching solos and teams and everything, you can see when people are having a good time and it makes a difference. So I would say enjoy it. You know you can dance, you've done the training, the hard work's done. Now it's just about having fun and being a part of it. So yeah, that would be my advice.
Lovely.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, to be honest. If I was to add anything, I think don't make the end result the main thing in your brain. So of course, in every category there can only be one winner. So there's always going to be people left disappointed because everyone wants to win. I'm competitive as well. I completely get it. But if you have that as the main, the be all and end all, and that's the only thing that matters, then unless, fingers crossed, you win, then you're going to come away from it always thinking you've done bad, it's a negative, then you have to pick yourself back up, inspire yourself again, whatever. But if you just see it as another stepping stone onto what's the bigger picture, and this is getting deep now, but make a 5-year goal and make it a stepping stone towards that, instead of it always being like, if I don't get first in this solo, I'm rubbish. It's like, no, you're not rubbish. Maybe you've just been beaten that day, or maybe the judge didn't see something, or whatever it may be, guys. I mean, I just think we have to give out the 7th place trophies as well, and it always bothers me that people are so upset with it. And I get it, I do get it, but it always just bothers me that it's like, you've still done amazing. Some people don't even get to finals day, and do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, please be happy with whatever you get.
Perfect. Well, thank you both.
Thank you.
Here's 14 more years for you, hopefully.
14 more.
14-year
I'll be
anniversary
great
for you soon.
Jesus.
So,
Get the Zimmer out. Yeah. But
Yeah, nice one, guys.
Good luck, guys. Thank you.